Hello, thanks for watching my channel. I'm Richie, and today we're looking at my other hobby, which is collecting hot toys. And I hope to do a series of films where I'm going to show you my collection. I'm going to start with the latest figures that I've collected. We're going to look at both Star Wars, Mandalorian, and also going to look at a lot of Marvel figures that I've got. I hope you like them. We're going to try and do something a bit different rather than doing unboxing videos and looking at a figure in great detail and every little detail and bit, what the box looks like, how it moves. Just hope to look more close up at figures and groups of figures and different poses and styles, and talk about hot toys in general, collecting, the pros and cons, where to buy, how to get the best deal, and hopefully you'll join me, you'll comment and subscribe and like my films and share them, and you'll find me on Facebook as well, and do really please get involved. So I've just got a few amazing Mandalorian figures to start with, and hopefully in this short film we'll look at several different ones. Got Mando in his original armour in the centre. Absolutely wonderful set, and before Christmas 2020 I didn't have any Star Wars figures at all, and I've now got a nice collection including Clone Wars. I'm looking forward to all the new releases like Ahsoka and Luke that's coming out. Boba Fett figures that are coming out, speeder bikes, all kinds of things. This is the original Mandalorian armour here in the background with Baby Yoda. Really enjoyed the 2 TV series. You've got the Flamer Trooper from Series 1 there, looking very bad. And the speeder bike for me was a bit controversial. I ordered it when it came out, and now it's probably worth about £100 less than I paid for it, so going down in value. Hopefully it will go up. I love the Remnant troopers, and you know, you can pay more for a Remnant trooper at the moment than what the speeder bike cost, so that's pretty amazing. I've seen some crazy prices for Remnant troopers, not just on eBay but actually in shops in Hong Kong, up to 5,000 Hong Kong dollars, which is about £500. Absolutely love the Flamer Trooper. Is a very kind of traditional stormtrooper, almost a little bit like a sand trooper with that pauldron there, and the great big backpack we'll have a look at maybe in another film. The sand troopers are really amazing figures and hard to get, and I hope to get one in my collection one day. The Remnant troopers are really dirty and beaten up, and it was great to see later in the series you had some really nice shiny ones. So let's tell you a little bit about me. I started collecting hot toys with a plastic Iron Man Mark 7 and absolutely love that figure. And I sold it recently because it just wasn't keeping up with all the new figures. But I then got a Captain America. I got a Jack Sparrow. That was pretty cool. Sold that. I got a Loki. I got a Hawkeye to start with. And they were great figures. And then I got another Captain America, another Captain America, another Iron Man. Iron Man 3 came out, and I got the Mark 42, Red Snapper, Silver Centurion. I got a Tony Stark figure. I was going down that route, and I really wanted to build up the Avengers. The only trouble was more and more films came out, and they actually became more and more different Avengers. And that really builds your collection. And I tried to stick to that, and I bought from a whole range of different places as well. So eBay, trying to order in England was very difficult. Buying from Hong Kong is now my preferred source, and there's some great shops out there that we'll talk about. This is one of the latest figures that have come out. I'm currently waiting for my 2012 Captain America, and also my Shore Trooper and Squad Leader are yet to come. The Squad Leader's been really delayed, taken about a month to get here. Should have been here in 4 days. This Death Watch Mando is absolutely great, and I love the Clone Wars TV series and all the Mandalorians, pre-Vizsla and other characters. He's just a wonderful super character we'll look at. Here's your original Mandalorian. Great armour, super figure. I've actually got rid of the fat suit on the Beskar armour version to make him more posable. That's a really easy thing to do. And IG-11 is one of my favourite assassin droids from the original Star Wars and Clone Wars toys as well. Got quite a few of these. And here's Baby Yoda's nursemaid. I'm really hoping if we have another series of The Mandalorian, we'll get to see the Armourer again. She's pretty cool. Here she is with some of her accessories, beating up a couple of Remnant troopers. Great scene in the series. She's really worth getting if you're on the fence deciding whether to get her or not. Just do it. Get her, she's fantastic. And she makes a lovely scene in your cabinet. I hope in these films to talk to you about buying and prices and postage, prices going up and down on figures. Is your collection worth more when it ends than it starts? You do get some super accessories with Hot Toys figures, really great detail, holograms, armour, bars of Beskar. I think the tools are a great thing that came with the Armourer. You're getting beaten up, not by a lightsaber or a blaster, but you're getting beaten up by a hammer and a pair of tongs. That's really how useless stormtroopers are in reality. I currently buy from the Toys Buying Agent, Toys for Adults. I've done a couple of purchases with Toys Wonderland. One was Captain Rex, who we'll look at. He arrived really quickly. And then next figure I bought was the Shore Trooper leader, squad leader. And he basically disappeared. He didn't get dispatched for about 15 days after posting. And then he sat in Hong Kong. And after nearly a month, I still don't have him. So I'm not doing anything with them again at the moment, even though I have a couple of pre-orders. She really is a lovely figure. Look at that. Great helmet. Worth it just for the helmet. I bought from eBay. I bought from some English people on eBay. One of these two Remnant troopers was supposedly second-hand off eBay. Got him for £250. And he was basically mint in the box, hadn't been taken out. Great purchase. So it's worth looking. And it's another thing to discuss that a lot of figures are sold that might be 2, 5, 10 years old, and they're sold as new. And I don't really get that because they've been out of the box, they've been displayed. So that's quite controversial if you ask me. Don't know what you think. Do comment below and let me know. Another subjects I'd like to look at in my films is displaying and posing your figures. How do you do that? And storing. How do you store your boxes, or do you put your boxes on display? So I started off with the classic IKEA Detolf cabinet, and I bought a couple of double doored cabinets with lights in from my Argos in the UK, and they're really good, and you can get 5 or 6 figures across one shelf. So I've got all the Avengers, for example, on one shelf. I've got all the Guardians of the Galaxy on another shelf. This is the Beskar armor version of Mando. It's the second one that came out 2020, about Christmas. And I've got 2 of the deluxe versions. One I've taken the fat suit out of, cut the bottom of the legs and the forearms off. I'll let you guess which one it is. Makes them more posable. It's kind of worth doing if you're going to keep the figure. This is heavy Mando, heavy infantry Mandalorian with that massive gun. Jetpack on the back. He's got the saluting hand. Bit hard to put him on a stand and get him flying, but I've had a go at it. I love the flames. I think Hot Toys done a great job producing these for jetpacks. You can see one on the back of Heavy Mando there. Baby Yoda, a very cute figure. And you've got the jetpack there. Hopefully we'll get a look at my display cabinets, try and get some good lighting on them, and we'll show you around the Clone Wars figures as well. You can still buy the original Mandalorian and the Beskar Armor Mandalorian. You'll find them in Hong Kong for sale, and they've actually come down in price from what they were a year ago. So if you want to start a Mandalorian collection, it's not too late, and there's lots more versions of him coming out in the future. I really wish now, rather than doing that, they'd actually bring Moff Gideon out. That'd be pretty good. This is a Death Trooper. Made a first appearance in Rogue One. And again, you can still buy a couple of different versions of the Death Trooper from that film. I've seen them going at kind of reasonable prices, about £300 on eBay. This is the Mandalorian version, and he's great. Just buy him. And again, you can buy this for about £200 at the moment. Again, they're getting reduced, and they're sold out in other places, so it just depends where you're looking. But he's wonderful, and he actually lights up just a bit. Super blaster, really well done. It's the Sterling SMG with a more modern stock on the back, very airsofty. Looks like a suppressed version, brilliant. And you've got the pistol blaster on the side as well. Good kind of Death Star style base. Boba Fett also came out, a 40th anniversary version. And they brought out a couple of different versions of him in the last year. And this is the Kenner style version. It's a bit cartoony, but I've yet to get another one. And again, I'm waiting for the Mandalorian versions of Boba Fett to come out, and there's a couple of different ones I want, including the version with a throne. The Book of Boba is coming out on Disney Plus. And I think it's a super character they reintroduced. Really well done. Again, it's got the jetpack with the rocket on the back there. And this, again, this has been reduced in price. You'll find this a bit cheaper in Hong Kong than when he came out. This is a very good way of getting a Boba Fett. The other version is £300 for the basic standard version, about £500 for the deluxe version, which comes with two different versions of Boba Fett. The original concept art version, I guess. And in my films, I'm hoping to do some honest reviews and look at the pros and cons of different figures, stands, packaging. Is Hot Toys doing the most imaginative thing possible, or are they just rolling out the same thing twice a week? Here's a couple of my favourites that have come out in the last year. The speeder bike really is great. I'm hoping to get a kind of Endor version of it. And I would have liked two, but I paid so much money for this. I could get two today, but back when this came out, it was nearly £500 posted to the UK plus import duty. That's always a killer. And pros and cons wise, it's not the easiest thing to balance, getting the feet on the footrests. There's a little magnet in there, and that's really fiddly. And you can get IG-11 on this, which is quite fun, with Baby Yoda, having him speeding in, shooting the Remnant troopers. You've got a big enough cabinet for that scene. That's really fun. And you can get this Scout Trooper just on his own. You don't have to have the speeder bike. Probably a bit overpriced for what he is at the moment. With 2,000 Hong Kong dollars, £200. IG-11's brilliant. When you get his lights on and light him up, he's wonderful. And he's so poseable. Great figure, and he's really heavy. What's a shame, and a lot of people have commented this already, why is he standing on footprints? I guess he could be walking through them, but they could have just given you a plain base. Would have made a lot more sense. But he really is an amazing, amazing, amazing figure. So this is just my first introduction to me and some of my figures. And we're going to go into a smaller, better light box, proper one. Look at some figures close up, talk about them. And hopefully the next film I want to do is going to be the Shore Trooper squad leader and the Shore Trooper together, side by side in some poses. Anyway, thanks for watching. Do please watch again. Please subscribe, share, like, and do join in. Do contact me, do leave some comments as well. And thanks for watching.